guys. Episode 12 of Trailer Trash Tuesdays. I have successfully, happily, and comfortably lived in this trailer for 3 full months now. And one of the long time subscribers, regular watchers, Billy Bird, suggested potato salad made out of instant mashed potatoes. And I gotta try this. I have got to try this. Thank you so much, Billy. This is gonna be an experience. Let's make us some potato salad. Okay. Other than some of the wild fruit that I have here, this is my list of ingredients. Now, I actually looked up a recipe, and most of it's here. I took out 2 things. Celery. I took out celery because I don't think celery belongs in potato salad, to be honest with you. I mean, celery basically is just edible water rope. I mean, I don't want to deal with celery. I'm not a huge fan of celery either, but I mean, you know, I do eat it, like maybe with a little cream cheese on it or something like that. It's not bad. I just don't like it in potato salad. I don't like it in a lot of things. The other thing that it called for was garlic powder. I cannot eat garlic. Anything. I mean, not unless I want to come down with a slight case of death. I mean, garlic and me just do not at all. No. I'm like allergic to it or something. So it calls for 6 hard-boiled eggs, which these aren't hard-boiled yet, but they will be by the time I come back. It calls for prepared mustard, which was a little weird to me, to be honest, but, you know, I mean, I don't hate mustard, and I'm not, like, allergic to it, so I'll leave it in. The instant mashed potatoes, dill pickles, chopped up, finely, dill pickles. Also chopped up olives, which I don't think I've ever had in potato salad, and seems a little bit weird, but I kind of like olives, so I'm going to give it a try. Mayonnaise, celery salt. I don't like celery salt. I really don't like celery salt. But I'm going to leave it in because, you know, I mean, I'm going to try this recipe as close to, you know, what they have as possible because somebody actually, you know, put a lot of effort into putting these things together. And, you know, I've already taken out 2 ingredients, so I'm going to leave it in. I have decided to put paprika in instead of garlic powder. Paprika goes great with eggs, great with potatoes, great with anything, really. I love paprika, and I think this will add something to the recipe that's taken away by not putting in the garlic powder. So I'm gonna substitute that with paprika, and then dill weed. It also calls for 1 small chopped up onion, which, I mean, I easily could have done that, but I did take out celery, and I did take out garlic, even though I've got something to replace the garlic powder with paprika. I did take that out, but something that I can eat that will sort of add a little bit more of that celery, little bit more of that garlic-ish, you know, kind of thing, is a leek. I'm gonna use that instead of the onion, which it's a leek is kind of almost like a cross between like an onion and a garlic, and it's got kind of some celery-like quality to it or whatever. So, you know, I'm gonna. It is a slightly modified recipe, but I'm gonna try to stay as close as possible. So I'm gonna use that instead of an onion, which will help to add to what I've taken away. So, blah, 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 I know. Let's get these eggs boiled up. It's going to take a little while to get 6 hard-boiled eggs done. But for you, with Camera Magic, it's going to be mere seconds. So I'm going to get that done, and then I'll get back to you in a bit. So while the eggs are boiling, try to prepare up all the rest of what I have to chop up or whatever kind of thing. There. One chopped up leek. Now I'm going to put most of the ingredients are going to go into a separate container right now, which means more dishes for me, unfortunately, but you'll see why in just a minute. Okay, next is dill pickles. Now, it says, what does it say exactly? Was it 2 cups? Half a cup of chopped dill pickles. 2 cups would have been a lot. If you get the dill pickles that already have garlic in them, you could theoretically skip the garlic powder, because, I mean, it only called for, what was like half a teaspoon? Yeah. So, the garlic dill pickles would have probably been enough. But in the dill pickles, there's like little cloves of garlic in there. You could, like, chop that up real good and not use the garlic powder either, but actual fresh garlic, and a little would go a long way. In long-term survival situations where somebody has a bug-out location, similar to my own, or even something like this here on a smaller scale, they're probably going to have the ability to do some preserving, some canning, some kind of whatever, stock up on vinegar and salt and all that kind of stuff. So chances are, in a long-term survival situation, you're going to have access to pickles. That's probably one of the things that people tend to can and jar most, I think. But something that you could probably do to substitute this, that I thought of while I was chopping all this up, is dill pickle relish. You could probably very easily use dill pickle relish in place of actual dill pickles. And I assume it would probably be fine. Now, it calls for 3 cups of instant mashed potato. And there's 2 sachets, and I'm pretty sure 1 sachet isn't going to be 3 cups. Fairly certain. At some point I'm going to get some measuring cups in here, just in case this does turn into a cooking show. Okay, so I'm just going to throw both sachets in here. Now, the recipe says to put just enough water, hot water, in the potato flake thing to wet down all of the potatoes, approximately 2 cups. Well, I don't even know approximately what I have there exactly. I'm going to say it's approximately 3 cups, so approximately 2 cups sounds about right. And I don't have like hot water out of the tap here. If I want hot water, I boil it. So I'm going to use the water that I boiled the eggs in. I don't think that's going to be too bad. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I might not have enough. I'm going to mix it really, really well. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Okay, well, a little bit of room temperature water probably isn't going to ruin anything. Now, I guess the basic idea of it is that you want your potatoes not to be like that smooth, not like they would normally turn out, almost like a whipped mashed potato. It wants to be sort of dry, sort of clumpy, sort of add some texture to that potato salad, you know, kind of thing. Now, I mean, I could probably add like some, I have like cans of diced potatoes, you know, kind of thing that I try to keep stocked in here. I could probably add some of that too, and it would probably add, you know, a little more to the mixture. But we're going to stay close to the original recipe here, so, okay. Now it says to cover and just let it sit for 5 minutes. So while that's resting for 5 minutes, I'm going to peel the eggs. Okay, 3 cups, two teaspoons of prepared mustard. Okay. 1 and 2. 1 teaspoon of celery salt. Alright. That ought to do it. I'm going to do a teaspoon of paprika, just because it seems to be a teaspoon of like pretty much everything else. But I'm going to do like a heaping teaspoon, because I like paprika. Lastly, it calls for 2 cups of mayonnaise. And I don't have cups here, like I said, but I do have like a tablespoon here, and I bought like this cutting board that has like measurement conversions and whatever on it. So 1 cup is apparently 16 tablespoons. Probably about that much. Whatever. Oh yeah, the dill weed. How much dill weed do I need? That much. All right. The potato flakes have been resting for more than 5 minutes now, so that should be okay. They look about right. Gotta cut up these eggs. And I'm just gonna slice them fairly thick. I'm not really gonna like render them down too much, because honestly, that's kind of the way I like my potato salad. Okay, and then all of the other ingredients. Now, here's the hard part. Chill for 3 or more hours. Yeah. I'm hungry now. That's the hard part. Not eating it until it's had time to do what it's got to do. So, Okay. Oh, I'm so hungry. Rather than just have some of the potato salad, I cooked up some pork loin. I got a nice little meal here. This is going to be my dinner tonight. And some of you, maybe a few, who watch my videos, who have watched my videos for quite some time, you might know that generally one of my favorite drinks is mead. I have some of that to enjoy as well. And interestingly enough, I just did a video about wild bergamot. Probably, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago maybe? 3 weeks ago? Whatever. One of the names that bee balm, or that wild bergamot tends to go by, is bee balm. And the mead that I found is wild raspberry and bee balm. So, pretty neat. So I'm going to enjoy that as well. Okay. This is going to be awesome. All right, let's try the potato salad first. That's good. It's not exactly Grandma's potato salad, but that's not bad. Not bad at all. Now the pork loin, I just kind of broiled in some butter. Let's try some pork loin with the potato salad. Now let's give this a try. It's got that mead smell. It does have the raspberry. You can smell the raspberry. Don't really smell a whole lot of bee balm in it. There we are. I had one of the slices of leek caught up in my cheek pouch. All right. Cheers, guys. To simple living. With the smell of the raspberry, it's actually kind of an undertone. You can smell the raspberry, but the taste is mild. It's very refreshing. And you do taste the bee balm on the back end. That's not bad at all. That pairs up pretty good with this. This would pair up really well with steak, venison. It would definitely go pretty good. And maybe a really nice, hearty kind of pasta dish. Not something, like spaghetti or or something like that. But something, you know, like rotini or oh geez, I can't even remember the name of them now. They're almost like raviolis, but they're a little different. Anyway, that's really good. That's nice and refreshing. The potato salad is definitely a hit. That is not bad at all. I am definitely going to enjoy this meal. This is going to be great. But I'm not going to sit here and film the whole thing and have you guys watch me eat and drink, because you're just going to turn off the video anyway. So, yeah. Thanks very much, and, you know, big shout out to Billy Bird for suggesting this. This is great. I can't wait to show this to some of my friends, maybe some of my family members. They're going to like this too. We'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay wild.